Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? Adjumants and a job coming to you guys here today with another product unboxing. So today we have in a fat pack of Gatecrash. So we're going to be unboxing it here today and taking a look at what all we get inside of here. So fat packs are a perfect middle ground for the Magic the Gathering player that wants to buy a decent amount of packs like all at once, but at the same time they don't want to like fork over the $120 for a booster box. So comes with 9 booster packs in this fat pack. You also get some basic lands, you get a spin down die, a really cool box to store your cards, and yeah, so we'll jump on into it and take a look at what we have inside. We're not going to waste too much time here. There's going to be a link down below to where you guys can purchase these online, but aside from that, you can purchase them at your local game shop if you guys have one, or Walmart or Target if they have a collectible card game section and stuff like that. So we're going to open this on up here. Alright, so this slides out here. And we have some of that cardboard that we're going to throw off to the side. We have a player's guide that comes with the fat pack, and it talks about some of the cards of Gatecrash, some of the cool things that are going on with Gatecrash and the guilds. And there's also a image gallery of all the cards that are actually in there. And we have a nice piece of paper as a checklist here. Which is actually kind of weird. They actually didn't do that before. That's kind of weird that they did that. There's just like a insert, which is kind of weird. Even still, it has a checklist for you guys to actually keep track of what cards you have if you're trying to build a collection of all the cards in the given set. And it's kind of a cool thing to have. It also has holes punched in so you guys can actually put that in a binder of some sort. This also opens up, if I can find it, it's up at the top here. These actually open up into a nice, big, huge, and awesome poster. So that's always cool. Always like getting these and opening up the fat packs to have that cool poster there. So this one is of some of the artwork and some of the structures around Ravnica, which looks pretty solid. And now let's crack into this box and take a look at what we have inside of here. So, more cardboard. Gotta love that. We also have some deck boxes, and these are going to hold any unsleeved cards you guys may have. So if you guys have like sleeves, like the Ultra Pro sleeves and stuff like that, if you have your cards in those, they will not fit in these boxes. But for any of you guys that don't really care about sleeving up your cards and stuff like that, then you have these deck boxes to hold your cards, which isn't all that bad. So you get 2 of these, which that's pretty solid. It's pretty reasonable of Wizards to have that. We also have this box, which looks really sick. So we're going to close that up. And we have Aurelia and Gideon. And it says Gatecrash on the sides, and then Aurelia and Gideon again. And Magic the Gathering on the top there. So it looks pretty solid. So we'll put that off to the side and take a look at the rest of this stuff. So we have a spin down die, and this one actually happens to be the Demir one, which is actually my favorite. I already have 2 of these. Let's find, there it is, the Gatecrash symbol. So that's the Gatecrash symbol there, and it has all the numbers going down. So put that there. We have some packs here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not a pack. 4, 5. So 5 packs here. We also have a insert of how to play Magic the Gathering, which is good for newer players. And then we have a brick of basic lands and also some more packs. So we'll take a look at these if I can get this open. There we go. So 4 more packs here, giving us 9 total. And then we have basics. So we're just going to skim through these because I know people want to just see me open up these packs. So we have a ton of basic lands that are going to help you build decks if you don't have like a whole lot of basic lands just lying around. So we're going to crack into it and take a look at the things that we have inside these packs. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go through the commons. We're just going to jump to uncommons out of these packs. If you guys want to see assessments of the of each individual card, I do a daily pack opening of booster packs every single day on the channel, so that's definitely something to check out. We have Gruul Charm. We have Cinder Elemental. And our rare is Biovisionary. Did I skip over an uncommon? Oh, I'm so bad. Ripscale Predator. I'm so bad. Shame on me. So Ripscale Predator was the other uncommon there. Our rare is Biovisionary. So at the beginning of the end step, if you control 4 or more creatures named Biovisionary, you win the game. It's a 2/3 for 3. So that's an interesting card. Definitely interesting. If you're able to do something like reanimate him massively with like Angel of Glory's Rise, he's pretty cool. Alright, so skipping over them commons, and then we have the uncommons here. So our first one is Arrows of Justice to deal some damage. We have Thrall Parasite with Extort and being able to take off counters. Cartel Aristocrat, which is actually seeing some play in the Human Reanimator combo decks. And our rare is Ooze Flux, which is an enchantment for 4, 3 generic and 1 green, and it has the ability for 1 generic and 1 green, remove 1 or more +1/+1 counters from creatures you control, put a XX green Ooze creature token onto the battlefield, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters removed this way. Pretty solid creature, enchantment, pretty solid card. I actually like this for draft, and I have drafted it a few times online, and it's a pretty solid card. Then we have a Foil Biovisionary. That's really funny. So two Biovisionaries so far, so that's pretty cool. Foil rares are always pretty awesome. And then we have a Knight and a Mountain. So we'll keep this going. And starting off with our uncommons, we have Gruul Keyrune. We have Aetherize, Miming Slime, and our rare is the Sepulchral Primordial, which is a 5/4 for 7, 5 generic and double black, with Intimidate, and whenever it enters the battlefield, for each opponent you may put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So, pretty interesting card. And we have a Swamp and a Ooze. Gotta love that Ooze. Alright, so starting off with our uncommons here, we have Zamek Guildmage, which is my favorite Guildmage out of Gatecrash. Debtor's Pulpit. We have Urban Evolution. And our rare is Illusionist Bracers. So whenever an ability of equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the ability, and it's cast for 2, equipped for 3. And then we have a Foil Mountain. Oh yeah, all that shine, all the time. And then we have a Island and a Basic Land. So you guys may be wondering why the Return to Ravnica basics, because Gatecrash doesn't have basic lands. Alright, so our first uncommon is Frenzied Tilling. We have Holy Mantle, which I really like. We have Hellraiser Goblin. And our rare is Sylvan Primordial, so another primordial dude. He's a 6/8 for 7, 5 generic and double green with a reach, and whenever he enters the battlefield, for each opponent, destroy target non-creature permanent that player controls. For each permanent destroyed this way, search your library for a forest card, and then put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Pretty fun card for EDH. Then we have Mountain and a tip card. Alright, so our first guy here is Fire Fist Striker. We have another Cartel Aristocrat, Guardian of the Gateless. Our rare is Soul Ransom, so it's a 4-cost enchantment. Enchanted creature, you control enchanted creature. Discard 2 cards, and Soul Ransom's controller sacrifices it, then draws 2 cards. Only an opponent may activate this ability. So Soul Ransom is pretty solid because you get to take your opponent's thing. And if they want to get their creature back, they have to discard 2 cards. And if they do, you actually get to draw 2 cards, which is pretty awesome. Then we have a Mountain and a tip card. So 3 more packs left here. Alright, so skipped over 2 of them here. So the first one is Nimbus Swimmer for our uncommons. Then we have Hintervines, Gateway Shade, and our rare is a Stomping Ground, so a nice shockland for us here. So as it enters the battlefield, we can pay 2 life. If we don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. But shocklands are always awesome. They are a great way to build up your competitive decks and to kind of get your mana base going for multiple colors, and they're always pretty awesome. I like to play with a lot of shocklands, and they're really solid. Alright, so let's see here. We have Frenzied Tilling, Sapphire Drake. We have Orzhov Charm, which is actually pretty solid. I actually like Orzhov Charm. And then we have Whispering Madness, which is a sorcery card for 4, 2 generic, 1 blue, and 1 black. Each player discards his or her hand and then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way, and then you get the Cipher. And then we have a Forest and a 1/1 Flying Horror. And then our last pack. So we'll take a look at what we have inside here. Wasn't really that exciting of a fat pack so far, but we still got some like decent things. Overall, it's not that horrible. Shocklands are always nice, so definitely some cool things out of here. And the foil Biovisionary and the foil Mountain are always cool too. So let's take a look at what we got here. We have Skullcrack, which I love Skullcrack. Burning Tree Emissary. It's another solid card. It's actually seen play. We have a Miming Slime. And our rare here is Immortal Servitude. So return each creature card from with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's X amount of mana and triple white and black. White or black hybrid. So Immortal Servitude is a pretty cool card. And it's a little bit specific. If it was X or less, then it would be kind of cool. But at the same time, if you have like a lot of dudes with the same converted mana cost, then it's definitely something you might want to have a cool deck based around. And then we have a foil Sapphire Drake. So all the foils, 3 foils out of here. No, that's kind of cool. So Sapphire Drake there, and we got that Plains and that tip card. So overall, some decent things out of here. It wasn't like an amazing fat pack. I've seen a lot of people pull better things, but ultimately it was pretty fair. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe for more Magic the Gathering content. There's going to be a link down below to where you guys can purchase up some fat packs. Hopefully they're a lot better than this one. This one was a little bit underwhelming, but even still, remember to subscribe for more Magic the Gathering content. And until next time, guys, have yourselves a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.